I moved here in 1986 to play baseball at SDSU, and after about 3 weeks I quit the team and changed my major to art, and been here ever since. Panama 66 came our way totally as a fluke. I was here in the park and I was complaining to a friend of mine who works at the Museum of Art about the lack of food and the lack of just things to do in the park and how the plaza was just stalled out. And I said, wouldn't it be great if there was a blind lady somehow on the plaza and we could serve pizza and everything? And he said, yeah, that would be great. Too bad there's nowhere to do it. And then literally the next day he walked into a meeting at the museum and then sent me an email and said, hey, they are taking proposals for the space at the museum, you guys should go for it. And we didn't think there would ever be a chance for them to even consider us, but my wife Clea is a 12-time published author, and she wrote the most amazing proposals at the museum, and they actually called us back. Because a percentage comes straight off the top of every dollar spent here to the museum. I believe last year we raised something like $1 million for the museum. It was something crazy like that. So we're helping this museum's bottom line. Every day we sell food and drink to people. For us, when we looked, my wife and I were just kind of bouncing around trying to figure out what the next thing in our life was going to be, and we weren't sure what that business or thing or job was going to be, but we knew 100% it was going to be based on a community. And we first just started looking in our neighborhood and trying to figure out what we would want to do in our own neighborhood and what our neighborhood needed. And then after talking to some people and meeting some people and meeting Lee and Jen and combining some ideas together, it became Blind Lady and then Tiger and then Panama. When I rented space at Public Architecture for my design studio, I would talk to the architects there about city planning and stuff, and about how I can't wait until our neighborhoods get all those things back. You know, and I feel like we're now getting to that where each neighborhood, and especially in uptown San Diego, has its own identity, and it's really thinking about what's good for its neighborhood, like what shops it needs, whether it needs bike lanes, whether it needs this or that. And before, I think San Diego was just too much a bedroom community where people parked somewhere and drove to work and then drove back and pulled into their garage and closed the door. And we're getting more communities, and I think that's a really positive thing for the city. It's delicious. I could just live off of pizza and tacos. I wouldn't need anything else. No, it's funny because people, like the whole pizza thing, people are like, you've owned a pizza place for 10 years, like, aren't you sick of pizza? And then they'll see me at Tribute eating pizza, or they'll see me at Bona Forchetta eating pizza, and they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm eating pizza. Like, pizza's awesome. Why wouldn't I just keep eating pizza? Our pizza isn't the only pizza. You know, I should go to Luigi's and have a slice. I shouldn't just eat more of ours. And so that's how I keep it interesting. Dead or alive, having a beer with? My dad. I enjoy the idea that he likes to have one beer and sit and enjoy it, and it's something that as a kid, you know, I just watched him all the time. Like every night he would open like one beer and sit there and drink it, and that was it. And it brought such enjoyment to him at the end of his day. And I still he's 89 years old this year, and I still like it when I see him and we go out to dinner and he orders a beer and he just looks at it, and man, he loves that one beer a day.